Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Rosetta Stones Podcast. I'm here with Skylar,
Yo, thanks for tuning in.
Chase,
Alu.
and I'm also here with Bailey.
How's it going, guys?
Bailey's going to be our newest member for the podcast. So just start off with introducing yourself.
All
How you
right.
been lately?
I've been all right lately. Really busy because so much stuff has happened in the schedule, but good. I play games a little bit too much, and I met these dummies from school.
I wish I never met you, but life
Ah.
is life is as it is.
Life has tied us two
Oh
together.
my god.
Blood brothers.
So something we left off on the last podcast, the first episode, was I think we were gonna start delving into childhood fears that were weird or just childhood fears in general. So
Oh yeah.
Bailey,
yeah.
Bailey, why
Alright.
don't you start us off with that? What
Sounds
weird
good.
childhood fears did you have?
I think not a weird childhood fear, but a fear I always had was like the dark. I don't know what I was so scared of. I think a lot of people did have this one though, but I couldn't sleep without like one or two lights on, whether it be a night light or something. And even now, it's kind of transferred over. I can sleep in pitch black, but I prefer to have some source of light.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not like scared of it, but yeah.
Same here. I mean, I never really was afraid of the dark. I just kind of need light, like at least a dim light to fall asleep.
I've grown over my fear of the dark mainly. So but when I was like 6 or 8, I would always I was always at the end of the room, so I would turn it off, run all the way to my bed, and my bed has a ladder, so I would have to climb up the ladder, and then,
American Ninja Warrior.
honestly,
I
I'm
remember
more
as a
awake
kid,
going to bed than going to bed.
I would always like if I had to turn a light in a hallway, I would not walk through that hallway. I would turn the lights out and just book it to my room. I would book it
Oh
as
shit.
fast as I could because the the lights. Another thing I was unreasonably scared of was um I guess like this may sound weird, but seaweed. I was horrified of
Okay.
seaweed. When I was like when we would go to the beach for an ocean trip, I was horrified. Like I would I would get so scared if seaweed touched me or anything. I just found it so gross.
Oh, at the beach. I was just thinking like you go to Harris Theater, you see the seaweed salad, and you start screaming in the middle of the aisle.
No. Yeah, I would freak out like way too much, like run out of the ocean and never enter it again the rest of the day.
Oh
if the
fuck!
seaweed
Something touched me. Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
can understand that though.
What about you,
No.
Chase? Did you have
I'm
any?
thinking, nah, I really just feared the dark, but when I think of one, just come back to me.
What about you, Skylar?
Oh, I had a couple of fears. They were really irrational. I remember it's still kind of there, like reminiscent of it, but I had omphilophobia, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, which is the fear of belly buttons. And
Really?
I have no idea why. I think it was like some traumatic experience that happened to me as a kid. But I don't remember that experience at all. Another thing I was really scared of was like sea salt, like big chunks of salt. I have no idea why. I remember so my mom made steak one time when I was a little younger. And so obviously at that age you'd have to cube the steak up, just so it's easier on the mouth. Don't take that out of context, please. And so
Or do. Or do.
so sea salt, is usually what we would use to season it. And so it'd be little chunks of sea salt, not too big, but I don't know, it's just chewing on little rocks really made me kind of scared. I know I had a couple more, but I have to really think about it, but that was basically I was never afraid of the dark though. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Mirrors. Dude, mirrors. I used to be afraid of mirrors, especially at night. Like I would just be walking to the bathroom or something, and then I look at myself in the mirror. I'm probably gonna like see something behind me.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. I thought you were just
Um,
afraid of the concept of things reflecting at you.
Oh, me! Get out of here, me!
Oh, God.
Fuck.
I think I'm scared of that now.
Scared of yourself? I mean, shit.
This
Yeah.
isn't really a
Yeah.
fear, more of just a dumb story from my childhood. I think when I was like 7 or 8, I would always get dared to do Bloody Mary, but we didn't do it at like home or
Oh
anything.
shit.
We did it at church.
What the
We did Bloody
hell?
Mary at church.
You guys are gonna let the
Yeah.
demons in, bro.
Yeah.
No, they got holy protection.
Holy protection. They just sprinkle holy
I
water
think we
all
did
over
it
the
like
counter.
It's
4
just
or
a
5
type of insurance.
times. We would bring candles from home and then grab a Bible from the church and go in the church bathrooms and start doing Bloody Mary. It was
Holy
awesome.
shit. What if the the
Yeah.
pastor or something is just like, oh shit, now I need to take a dump. And then they just see you guys in there. Bro, that's so cursed.
What if the pastor watched all of you guys walk into the bathroom and they're just like they know too much.
Um
It reminds me of when Chase went to the bathroom at the park.
Oh, what's this? I gotta hear this story.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
Dude,
never
Bailey,
heard this.
I don't remember this.
it was when you, Sasha, and someone else came. No, it was just. Was it just you and Sasha?
I don't remember this story. You gotta tell
Okay,
me.
essentially, you go into the bathroom, you come back, and you have just this blank look on your face, and we both ask you what happened, and you just said you don't say a word, you just say it's cursed.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
I was there
You just
too. I just
say-
remembered this.
You just say it's cursed. So of course we're curious, and we're like, "Do you want to show us?" He's like, "Are you sure?"
And we sang the Halo theme too, didn't we?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting there. We go into the bathroom, and then we realize he's just fucking with us. There was nothing wrong with the bathroom. And then we realized there was a ton of echo. So we were like, wait a second. This is the perfect time to sing the Halo theme. So we started
Oh my-
singing the Halo theme in the bathroom with a ton of echo. And we came back out, and Sasha was like, I don't know, you guys, get away from me. Because
It's funny.
apparently everyone could hear it. Everyone at the park could hear us singing the Halo theme in the bathroom and then just walk out. There was a guy waiting outside because he was too scared.
where was this? Or yeah, where was this?
It was at the recreation center down by my house.
Oh, okay.
They have a park and a bathroom stop right there, which we went to.
Oh my
I
god.
think right after that, I started screaming the lyrics of Enormous Penis while we started walking again.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were there too, Jose?
Yeah, I was.
Oh my god.
You missed out, Sky.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, I did.
Sticking on the theme of weird childhood memories, though, I had this one, and honestly, I don't know why it scared me so much, and I think it's just one of the things of having a super overactive imagination. Where I was walking to the bathroom one day, right, and down the stairs, all I see is this floating FedEx bag. Not
Oh,
even a
shit.
box, like a FedEx bag, and on top of that was like a USPS hat, and I don't know why, but it terrified me, and I screamed, and my
Oh
dad walks out.
no.
He's asking like, "Bro, what happened?" I tried telling him, and he's like, "What the hell is my son talking about?"
FedEx box.
That reminds me. Okay, I finally remembered my childhood fear.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I would always have nightmares about. So you know the old stop motion Christmas movies, like the Rudolph ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
those. Yeah.
You know the Yeti monster? Have you guys ever seen the Yeti monster from it?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
No,
I know you're
actually.
talking about on the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie.
Yeah. That Yeti terrified me as a kid. Like more, like I was so scared. I would have nightmares, and he would just chase me, no matter where I was in that dream. It would start off normal, and then I would see him. He would see me. We'd lock eyes for half a second, and he starts bolting towards me.
No
And it
wonder.
was the
dude.
scariest stuff. It was so scary.
He's terrifying. Like I pulled up a
Yeah.
picture on my phone. That is
Yeah,
awful.
yeah. This is a kids movie for Christmas, and I was terrified of this tiny thing. I don't
Was
know
I?
if anyone else did.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people scared of the Yeti, but
I
like
can't
him.
imagine. I can't imagine Bailey watching Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh my
Like,
god.
that's if the Yeti monster scared Bailey. I don't think he would be able to
This shit
stand.
was nightmare
Return
fuel.
the
I watched
slab.
I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I never had any nightmares about it really.
Really?
But that Yeti, that one thing, oh my god.
Big bad Yeti.
I think it lasted till I was 11. I was just
Oh
mortally
my
terrified of it.
god.
Well, I
Bro.
really cannot think anything that I was scared of, but it's the dark. But
I was afraid of everything, and it took insanely long for me to finally get over my fear of the dark. And I think like at this point, I just like I used to sprint up the stairs like no matter what, and now I'm just like, dude, whatever. If there's demons, they can have me.
Oh my god.
I'll vibe. I'll vibe.
I used to watch a
You
lot
ever-
of those channels on TV, and it had like it's like Ghost Adventures and stuff, and they would like
Yes.
go out with their it's definitely staged like but yeah, I used to watch a lot of those, and I was so interested in it. But then I remember, oh, okay, this one story. All right, so I was like 8 or 9 at the time, and I was just chilling in my room. I think my parents went out somewhere, or they were sleeping. But all I remember is I was like the only one awake at the time. And so I was just chilling in my room. I was probably just reading or something. And so I hear something in the living room, and I'm like, what the hell? And so obviously you're not supposed to do this in horror movies, but they do it anyways. I go to check it out, and so I walk in the kitchen, and I'm like, what is going on? Cuz I didn't hear it anymore. And so I just decided to sit at the on the couch just to wait for it to happen again. And then I heard the noise again. That shit terrified me, but it turned out, you know, the fridge when it makes ice, bro, that thing was loud as hell. And I remember being scared of the fridge for like until I was like 10 or something. It was wild.
the big question is, was it cubed or was it shredded?
It's cute.
That puts me on this question. Do any of you guys believe in ghosts or supernatural?
Oh yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think of it as the way like you see like ghost hunters do. Like I don't believe in stuff like that. But
Like
I don't
apparitions.
doubt. Yeah, I don't think there's that. But I don't doubt that there's like a ghost standing beside me right now, being like, "Yo, it's good."
Yeah, just hair humping me. Yeah, but I believe
you
in
guys
ghosts as
talk
well.
about a mask. What do you have your mouths open for? Yeah. You're just waiting for something, aren't you?
Oh. Yeah, no, but I believe in ghosts. Obviously, yeah, not in the
Uh-huh.
same way. I wouldn't
I
say
think-
they're ghosts. I'd say more like spirits. It's probably
That's
just
fair.
because of culture, and that's how I grew up. But yeah, whole like concept and
I-
idea, I kind of believe in
I
it.
do believe in ghosts. I don't think it's as crazy as
Yeah,
those videos are, or the shows even. But I can see it being partially real. I don't know, because there's even places where they'll like take you out with equipment and let you go ghost hunting for yourself. And I've actually been really interested just to try it, just because
Oh
I
yeah.
think it'd be an experience. I don't know how real it would feel or anything, but
Just,
I
you
feel
know,
like
it's
it's a lot
something
less
to
staged there. Yeah, it's not a lot less staged there. I feel like, and I think you have a much better chance of, I guess, believing in supernatural because there's always that unsurety.
Oh yeah. I know in
Yeah.
Savannah, Georgia, there's a lot of sites like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just personally, I believe it. There's like a spiritual plane where that's where like people's spirits go.
Ah,
So,
so
like-
That's
God.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, not so much like a heaven or hell. I don't so much believe in those, but I do believe that there's some sort of purgatory just for,
Kind of like a
Maybe there's, like-
limbo, maybe.
yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to bring up. Yeah. How about you, Chase? What do you think?
I kind of have to go with Jose on this one.
I mean,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
it's believable.
I believe in ghosts, but Not as much as as it's hyped up to be.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
the fidget
And I
spinner
think-
ghost at 3 a.m. That shit is real.
I think the dramatization of TV shows and some YouTube videos has really made it a lot less believable,
Yeah,
especially with some
desensitized.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Definitely.
But
Yeah.
I do agree that there is some supernatural thing.
There's a lot of stuff that's just like I never believe the video games make you violent type stuff. I don't believe in that whatsoever. But I do believe that there's a sense of desensitization whenever you play stuff whenever you play like gorier games or
Yeah,
whatever.
Resident Evil and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, on the topic of childhood, or did you want to say something, Chase?
Oh no, no.
Oh, well, on the topic of childhood stories, I guess, what's the earliest memory that you guys have? Like, yeah.
Does it have to be a memory I personally have, or can it be something that someone told me and I imagined and it does involve me as a child?
Well,
Because
Well-
I know a story I've been told, but I don't remember. I don't have like an early childhood memory. I think the
Ah.
earliest I remember is something embarrassing that happened in my kindergarten class.
just anything, Just tell me some stories.
so so I'll tell the one from my kindergarten class, and this one's weird. So every you guys as being fellow men here, we all know that sometimes down there we need a little readjusting to stay comfortable, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
I just
our
did it like
pool
2
is
minutes
hot.
ago.
Well, one time in kindergarten, I was readjusting it because it was uncomfortable. As I was talking to the girl I like, because I didn't think she would notice if I did it. And next thing I know, she's looking down at me, just rubbing it all down there, just trying to get it to stay comfortable.
Oh, oh,
And that
she
that
wanted
was
some.
awful. that was really weird. That was not a fun. I look
The
back
day
on it
Jose
now.
became depressed.
Oh man. What about you, Bailey?
My earliest memory? I'm not sure. The first thing that comes to mind, I guess, was, and it sounds pretty bad, but in preschool, I remember um playing with like the kitchen set, and back then they were real metal and they could be weapons.
Oh,
Um,
oh
no.
god.
Needless to say, someone tripped me over on top of one, on purpose, I should add, and busted my lips open. I had to go to the hospital and get stitches.
Holy shit, did you die?
Yeah. And then
Bro,
I've
ghosts
told,
do
but I don't,
Ghosts
obviously I don't
really do
remember.
exist.
I was told, but I don't remember it as a child, obviously, because it was so young that once I was born, I was on the verge of death and I barely survived.
That's wild, dude.
What happened? Did
Yeah.
you have? I know
I
some
had the
people had
flu
the.
at birth.
Really? Wow.
Hmm
Speaking of believing in ghosts, I believe Bailey is a ghost now.
Bailey is a ghost, yes.
Too many near-death encounters, bro. Relax. Most of us only get one.
That's
Yeah.
one too many. You're past your limit. You're stealing someone else's.
You don't know how many people you killed by stealing their near-death experiences.
Mine was.
Yeah. Buy life premium to get more experiences.
No wonder I can't get them in COD. I haven't gotten a single near death.
Oh my gosh. That just
Uh,
reminds me.
It does remind me, my brother when he was born, his umbilical cord was actually wrapped around his neck.
Oh, same thing with my brother. He had to have a cesarean section.
No wonder
Oh.
they call it a C-section, bro. That's a hard word to pronounce.
Oh my god.
No, but that's how my dad was. But I don't think I was. I don't think that happened to me.
I can't remember what I was. I know I was a C-section as well, but I don't remember.
Oh, I came out.
Sorry,
of-
I don't remember my first visions straight out the womb.
I came out of the organic hole.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a nice way of putting it. Thank you.
Vegan hole or organic hole? I can't tell which one.
The
more.
vegan hole.
Oh god.
Natural.
Oh my god.
What? No, I'm curious. What near-death experiences have you guys had? Because I've had one.
I almost fell off a mountain by slipping.
Oh my god. Care to tell us
Okay.
the story?
It was
Yes, I
like
need the
small,
backstory.
it was like small rocks, kind of like gravel, and like I was like
Oh, dude. Oh
I was on
god.
the edge a little, and then yeah, like my sneaker, it lost grip and slipped a little. Like I didn't like fall. I didn't fall off, but like my heart was racing, and just that was just man
Mm.
scary.
Oh, mine
Right.
happened like 2-3 months ago,
Oh.
and I don't know if you guys remember me posting in the group chat a picture of my broken glasses.
Yes, I do actually.
And
I
so
never
what happened
I think I
was
remember.
I fell off a roof while I was helping my dad build a deck.
Oh dear.
And so
Um.
I thought it was okay. I just fell off a roof. That sucks. But what's crazy was there was a couple rusty nails right beside me that I could have fell on top of. And that probably
Yikes.
could have killed me because that shit was
Mhm.
sharp, long, and rusty
And
as hell.
you fell on your
Tetanus
face as
shots.
well, right?
Yeah. That was really scary. Like I wasn't really that close to it like in the movies, but it was close enough to
It was
really
close enough to be
traumatize me.
worrying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh definitely. I never told my mom or my dad about it because I didn't want them to start like
You're
forbidding me
fired.
to go outside. Yeah.
You're
Yeah, but that was
fired.
mine. That's one that I can think of off the top of my head right now.
I might be able to think of another one, but I'm
I
not
don't-
gonna steal your thunder. Go ahead. Jose.
Chase was gonna say something. What were you
Oh,
gonna
sorry,
say, Chase?
No. Well, I don't have a near-death experience, but it felt like one at the time. But Jose, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to go, I'll save mine.
Okay, so I have this one. Some of our friends were there for this one. Um, we were going to the cookout bar.
Oh shit.
So we were going to the cookout bar at school, and I was gonna make a depressing suicide joke by pretending to jump off of the bridge because there's a bridge on the way there. And as I was walking back to the sidewalk to join up with my friends again, a car had driven past me, and it was like 2 inches away from hitting me. And I remember just seeing the terror on their face, just like they thought I was gonna fucking die.
Bro, all I remember is it was either Michaela or Maya. They just screamed. That was kind of funny,
I
but that was
remember
kind of scary.
I can't remember who screamed. I didn't
You
hear
should
much
tell
after
them
the
about the Mr. Hannah story.
Mr. Oh, the-
Yeah, that's a near-death experience. I count it.
not really. He was going slow, but okay.
I mean, he could have
Um,
guessed it right there, couldn't he?
He could have. So there was one day, we were coming back from our PE class in 7th grade, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
So we were walking back, and one of our teachers, Mr. Hannah, excuse me, he was going back through the parking lot. He was getting ready to go park or whatever, and I got in front of his car and I started screaming, "Hit me!"
Oh
Just
my
go.
god.
Just gas it. Just go.
I was like, "Just drive, just drive." I remember as I got out of the street and I saw his face, he just looked at me and was like, "What the fuck is wrong?"
Like I said, I'd count that as a near-death. Mr. Hannah said, "You know what? His time is if his time is his time, then now's the time."
Quote
Just
one of the
gassed it.
Rocky movies. To quote one of the Rocky movies, if he dies, he dies.
If it's his time, it's his time. I gotta live up to what what his prophecy said. His prophecy said that Mr. Hannah would gas it and run over him.
I don't think the Mayan calendar, or whatever it's called,
The Mayan.
predicted
Malayan.
Malayan. that. You know what, Malaysian calendar.
Oh my god.
Melina's my favorite Mortal Kombat character. But what were you gonna say, Chase? You had another near-death experience?
Well, in my 10-year-old mind, it was. So, basically, my stepbrother's, or my dad's house at the time, with my stepbrother, he had a big metal bed frame. The mattress though was a little smaller than the bed frame though. so you could get a giant metal wall sticking outside. So think about this. You know, you're on the bed. You said, I'm gonna jump off the bed. So basically, I jumped off the bed. The middle of my foot fell directly on the metal thing, and it was bleeding for like an hour.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted to die, and so much blood. Then we played GTA 5 after that. But
Okay. The real near-death experience.
The only
Well-
near-death experience was running from the cops on 5 stars.
This shit is traumatizing.
I have one more. I wouldn't consider it a near-death experience, but at the time it felt like it. So there was this time where I was having nosebleeds every day or two, and they weren't just normal nosebleeds. Like I almost had to get surgery on my nose because
Oh
of how
my
bad they were.
God.
And this is kind of gross, but I remember one time we were hiking up a mountain and I was having these nosebleeds, and so the high altitude plus nosebleeds is really not a good combo. I think I covered an entire sweatshirt in blood because of how bad the nosebleed was.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it
Die.
was pretty bad.
Red dye. That's crazy.
They were
dog.
like getting ready for the vampires, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, I know, right? That's like a week's worth of dinner right there on that sweatshirt.
Speaking of near-death experiences, because I remember this was also at my dad's house, but so my brother, me, and my two other stepbrothers decided, hey, let's go walk in the woods a little. And right, we walked through one of the backyards. And there's bushes that line up before it goes into the woods. There's a big ass green hairy spider hanging out on one of those bushes. We're like, okay, let's just not go on that bush to get into the woods. So we went to the other bush, and we walked in the
You got
woods for
bigger.
like we walked in the we walked in the woods for like a solid 5-10 minutes. Ethan, who was leading the pack, of course, was like, I wonder what this crack in the ground is. Stepped on it. It was a yellow jacket's nest underground.
God damn. God damn.
Oh
So
no.
basically, my brother and my stepbrother, they realized it was a yellow jacket nest and started booking it. But me and my other stepbrother, we were like, man, it's not a lot. Then we realized, oh shit, we got stung about 13 times.
Oh
Let's
my
leave.
god.
Oh no.
Then, so my stepbrother, he jumped off. I didn't know the bush I was jumping on was the one with the spider on it, but it was.
Oh
So I
my
could have had a giant
god.
ass brown hairy spider on my leg, which would have actually killed me from a heart attack. So, but
Oh my
it
God.
was all resolved when Ethan had a stinger stuck in his eyebrow and had to take it out by dad. And then we played BO2 Origins.
Ah, yes. Bro, what the heck?
Playing
That
video games.
reminds me when we were just the worst friends to you at recess, Chase.
Gosh.
We found a spider hiding in a under I forgot what it was. It was like a pot, I believe, an empty like pot. And so we lead Chase into this spider nest, and then we say, "Hey Chase, look up." And
guys are
he
dicks.
started bolting. It was so mean.
hate spiders. I hate spiders so much. I just
That's
think
awful.
I hate
Now
them.
I know why. Now I know why. That's a horrifying story. I know what I'm gonna get you for your birthday. I'm gonna get
No!
you a
I'll just take the Avenged Sevenfold pizza box. I don't need a tarantula.
Are you sure you don't want a
Those-
tarantula? Ah, I've got the perfect idea.
There was
No.
this
Tarantula
joke.
inside of the Avenged Sevenfold pizza.
Bittersweet, that's what it is.
Oh god.
Alright, sorry about interrupting you. Go ahead, Jose.
No, it's good. But that just reminds me of this story at my after school. Me and these kids, we had this running joke, cause one day we saw like a hornet's nest out like behind the school, like in the forest that was behind us.
Oh, yeah.
And this kid wanted to scream, "Oh, it's a Japanese hornet's nest." But he accidentally screamed, "It's a Japanese girl's hornet's nest." Or he accidentally screamed, "It's a Japanese girl's nest."
Oni-chan, Yamete.
So we just, for the rest of the year, anytime we saw a bee, we'd scream, "Oh shit, it's a Japanese girl." It didn't matter if it was a hornet, wasp, anything like that. It could have been a honeybee, a bumblebee, whatever. if we saw something like it, we would scream Japanese girl.
Finally, my waifu's chasing after me.
Notice me.
Tsundere, isn't it?
Do we have any school stories that we remember?
Oh god.
Stories from
this one's
school.
really bad.
Yes, we've
I
got
got
some
one.
stories. Yeah, go
2
ahead.
minutes.
Okay. So this was again in my after school. The after school was just filled with weirdos, really. It was like I can tell why all of them had to do after school. It was because their parents didn't want to see them at home.
Oh my god.
I'm included in that. Don't worry.
I was about to ask.
But we were having a field trip, and I'm excited as fuck. Cause I'm like, yo, we get to leave school, we get to eat out, cause like usually they get like a shit ton of McDonald's for all the kids. We were like, bro, bet we about to do this. And so we're getting ready. They take us to the bathroom so everyone can use the bathroom before we leave. And when I walk in, there's 5 guys pissing in the same urinal.
They call it 5 guys for a reason, am I right?
What?
It's literally 5 dudes standing right next to each other pissing in the same urinal.
Oh my god.
Did you join?
No.
What the hell?
They don't call it 6 guys, they call it 5 guys. Now learn your burgers, Bailey.
and then right after that, I'm just sitting in the corner like waiting for one of the stalls to open up because I don't want to be near the urinals anymore. After I'm done pissing, I go to wash my hands and they're comparing dick sizes in the middle of the bathroom.
Oh
And
my
it was
god.
it was like 3 third graders,
Holy
one
shit.
other dude, and a first grader.
Oh fuck.
And I was just I was just washing my hands like, bro, this field trip
Did
need
they
to
cross
hurry.
the stream?
This bus better get here.
Did they care? Like, did they care that other people are in the bathroom? They didn't like turn around and look at you and be like, "Oh fuck." And then
I don't
just
think so. I don't
scram-
think they gave a fuck.
Oh my god, that's awful.
I was like,
Real men.
it was so bad, and like I was so shocked. I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay, that happened. What the fuck?
Bro.
So fucking weird.
I remember when I was like 6, 5, my brother and my stepbrother, they were comparing dick sizes in the bathroom, and I was there. That was very funny.
What? Okay.
Bro.
Hey,
You gotta do
I
that
was,
sometime.
Like 5, okay.
Chase didn't
Okay.
watch SpongeBob growing up. He just watched his family compare dick sizes.
Nickelodeon.
Skylar, do you have any school stories you want to tell?
I have a couple. Not much really happened to me during school, but there's this one. It happened in 7th grade, I think. I think it was 7th grade. And so, I first opened my Snapchat. Like, I made my Snapchat account in 7th grade, and then so I had it. And then randomly, I get a DM, and it's like someone I don't know. They wanted to start a conversation with me, so then I was talking to them. I didn't really know who they were. All I know is that they went to our school. And then it got to the point where I started sensing romantic interest, and so one day they asked me out over Snapchat text, and then it was the first time I've ever been asked out. I had no idea what to say, so I just said no. And so
Damn.
I had no idea who this person was either still. So I think it was the next day or 2 days after that, I went to school, and then I was just chilling, waiting in the auditorium. These group of girls come up to me, and they start yelling at me. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Why are you yelling at me? Turns out one of the girls was the one who asked me out. And it turned out she was in 4th grade,
What?
What grade were you in?
What grade were you in?
7th grade. So it was really awkward. It was either 4th or 5th grade. All I remember, she was in elementary school still, and it was
Yo,
weird as
yeah.
fuck.
What? Oh god.
I'm like, how can you even get romantic interest that young?
At first, I thought you were gonna say like, yeah, and then out of nowhere, for some reason, when you said Snapchat, the first thing I thought of was dick pics. So I thought you were messaging some stranger and you randomly got a dick pic from them.
Nah, it'd
I thought
be.
he was gonna say something about getting nudes too. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I have gotten
Rascal,
nudes once
wait.
though.
I don't know. I just associate Snapchat with dick pics.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you guys. I don't use Snapchat anymore.
We're supposed
Is
to
that the
use social
reason?
media.
That's the
Nah,
reason.
not really. I mean, I just stopped using it. But speaking of nudes, I remember getting some nudes. It's not obviously it's not someone that I knew. It was just kind of like, I hope it was a bot. I really hope it was.
Oh,
But
okay.
I opened the snap. Then I saw a pair of tits. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty quality. But I'm still not gonna lie. I was like in 7th grade at the time. So it's kind of weird.
Skylar, professional pussy drencher.
Yeah, I get all the pedophiles.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I never really told anyone about it except for my cousins because no one really asked, and I kind of wanted to forget about it, but
I understand. Chase,
Oh
did
my
you
God.
have any school stories you wanted to tell?
Well, I have no nudes to share, but.
Oh.
uh, we'll do an Edison story.
oh god.
Stories are the worst, but the best.
So, since we're talking about women, of course, we gotta go with the fine, mighty, handsome Chad himself, Edison Merriman.
Oh my
And-
god.
Dear God.
So this was 9th or 8th grade. I can't really remember, but basically,
The number.
a group of the sassy girl group or whatever girl group, the ghetto Snapchat girls.
Wait, hold on. So for context, Edison is one of our friends in middle school, and recently he moved away to Spain. But yeah, he mostly hung out with Chase and Bailey, I think, right?
Yeah,
Just in you guys' general friend group. So yeah, that's the
Sure.
context.
Tayden and Tyler. Well, was it Tayden or just Tylan? I thought. I
it was
don't know.
more like Tylon, Tayden, and
Yeah.
not really Tayden, but
Alright,
but
go ahead.
basically the group of girls, one of them comes up and he's like, "Hey, that girl over there, she likes you. She wants to go prom with you." Edison's like, "Okay." Edison was distraught because
Oh,
he was
no.
been tricked, deceived. They lied. to him.
Bamboozle. Wait. I think it was it Miriam?
Yes, it was Miriam.
Bro, it was our group then. We suck.
Oh!
Oh my god, it wasn't not the sassy ghetto girls. It was our
I'm
group.
pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was because there was a lot of girls over there. And none
Oh
of you
yeah,
guys-
because we called them over. They want to play too. So let me give the background of it as well because I was there. So we were playing a bunch of like
Are you the one who set Edison up to be
no
staged?
I wasn't. I was just kind of there. I played some of the hand games that they did and I started reading.
Sure.
Anyways, I
Something
piped
else.
one. No, I'm joking. Nah, but okay. So the background was, it was indoor recess, or something, and then we were just like, okay, how about we invite some people over at our space and let's play some hand games like concentration 64, was it Two Truths and a Lie or something, games like that. And then so one of the games I think was like an Oreo. I think I don't remember how that game went,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like
No,
at the
it's,
end they
it's like
drew it.
rock, paper, scissors, and whoever loses has to ask or say, "Hey, I want to go on a date with you."
Yeah,
to
and
which
so
one-
I think it was someone and Miriam, which was another friend of ours. She moved away a couple years ago, I think. But yeah. And so that's where Chase's story ties in. And the rest is history.
Bro, what is this? A puzzle piece? Everything's aligning.
I was gonna say something. Oh, did you guys ever have like family members play Mercy with you, or am I just weird?
Mercy.
Well,
Wait, what's Mercy
my
again? It
brother
sounds
played
familiar.
Mercy with me, but I never got the punch back.
Oh, that's not what Mercy is. That's Bloody Knuckles.
No. That's me. It was Mercy, but he
Wait, what's
didn't listen to Mercy.
Okay, do you not know what Mercy is?
I know what
I
Mercy.
think I know
Okay.
what it is, but just
Okay,
explain it.
go ahead. Go ahead. No, I want to see if you have it right.
Oh no, it's just like. Is it something with fingers, like pulling your fingers back or something?
Kind of. So you would lock hands, and then you'd have one turn where someone bends their wrist backwards, like their hand against.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
Wait,
whoever.
that one's Mercy?
I have no
Yeah.
fucking idea what
Yeah.
you guys are talking about.
Damn,
Yeah,
my brother just
so-
beat me then.
Yeah. I would always have like my uncles and cousins play Mercy. My cousins abused me. Not in
Ah,
like an awful way, but like they would always play
Kind of nice
games,
way
but
of abusing is there?
okay, okay, okay. At least I had fun. I thought.
I got abused, but it's okay. I got flowers from it.
Yeah, I had fun. All right.
yeah, they get well soon flowers.
I know. And the sorry card. But yeah, Bloody Knuckles was another one. We never really played it to the end. Neither of us got bloody knuckles from punching each other, but we played it.
The most that we did something like that was sometimes I'd be in the car with my dad, and he'd be like, "Oh, you want a Hertz donut?" And I was like, "Oh, heck yeah, I want a donut." And he would just punch the shit out of my thigh. I was like, "Why'd you do that?" And he's
Oh
like,
my
"Hertz
god.
donut." I was like, "Dang, got me." he
Uh,
also
That's
he
good.
also gave me Charlie horses, which I can't remember what Charlie horses were.
I don't remember either, but I've heard that before.
Damn, I just got punched.
And then I also had the uh what was it? Wet Willies. I hated them so much.
I've never
Oh
gotten a
my
wet
God,
willy.
I would burn someone with a flamethrower if they ever gave me a wet willy.
I
I
didn't
know
really
what I'm
mind
getting
Wet
you for your
Willies.
birthday, Chase. I know what I'm getting you for your birthday, Chase.
What's the thing when
I
they
don't want a wet willy tarantula inside of an Avenged Sevenfold pizza box.
What's
Go ahead.
what's the thing where they turn your arm in two different ways? Isn't that an Indian burn or
Oh,
something?
Indian.
Oh, Indian sunburn.
Was
Indian
it
sunburn?
sunburn or wrist?
Is the
Sunburn.
Indian
Sunburn.
sunburn.
Well, that's the popular name for it. In my elementary school, we used to call them red hot chili peppers.
That's a good name for it.
Can't
So,
stop.
and it got so bad. Like there was this one kid who would always do it, and like I was stupid because I thought, hey, this is what friends do to each other. So I was like, he asked if he could do it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll let
Damn,
you
bro.
ruin my arm for 5 minutes. What are friends for? But I remember he used to do it to me so much, I got immune to it. So
Oh,
like
that's
people would do it to
interesting.
me. People would do it to me now, and it wouldn't hurt. Like I don't feel any pain from it. I'm just like, bro, you remember Gray? Yeah, doesn't do shit anymore.
I'm so used to the pain, I don't even feel
But that reminds me of what are those things called when they like rub your fist on your head like noogies or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
In like elementary. Oh my god, I hated those so much.
I used to give those to my cousin.
I've never gotten a wedgie though. I will say that. Surprisingly, no wedgies ever.
I've given myself a wedgie by accident.
Yeah, same.
I remember this happened to me one time when after school when I used to get babysitting when mom was at work. Um, so there
when you used to get beat.
Is the
no like
Indian
none
blood
of
in the Indian blood?
the
But
no but basically my babysitter had like a swing set outside and I would swing on the swings, but there was like a loose chain and like it got caught on my pants and it ripped directly in the middle, so you could just see my underwear and my pants were just ruined. It was a sad day.
This isn't much of a related story, but it kind of is, so I'm gonna go with it anyways. When I was a kid, and it's kind of embarrassing, whenever I would get nervous, instead of viewing, the normal twiddling your fingers, bouncing your leg up and down, you know that thing?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that happens to me.
I would, unknowing what a hickey was, give myself hickeys on the inside of my arm. I would just suck on it without knowing, and then I'd realize that there was a red mark afterwards, and I was like, oh no, what is that? And then I would get really scared, and then my mom would be like, what is that? Who did that to you? And I was like, me? She's like, what? I was like, what's wrong? She's like, Bailey, you gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing to myself. I just remembered it left a red mark, and it soothed my anxiousness.
When I first learned about hickeys was one of the Smosh skits, and I still had no idea what it was until like 2 years after. I was just,
My cousin came home with like a hickey once. I didn't know what it was, so I asked him about it, and he just told me. That wasn't really much to it, from my end.
Yeah.
The most I used to do when I got nervous was I would I wouldn't give myself hickeys, but I would bite down on myself. Just like as hard as I
see.
could, I would just start biting. Because when I was younger, I would chew on everything. Like any
Yeah,
like
that's a bad habit I still have is I chew on a lot of things.
yeah. I
Um,
grew out of it, but I think it's mainly because I used to chew on my toys a lot, like my action figures and stuff. So that was
like I
the
said,
main
go ahead, sorry.
that was the main thing. I used to also suck on batteries because I like the taste of metal.
What
That's
the
fine too.
fuck?
This sounds really
Yeah, I
bad,
hate to
but I
break it
would
to you, but I don't think batteries are metal.
No,
what I
or
would do
whatever the fuck that taste is.
what
Then
I would do is I would like wash off pennies and then put them in my mouth and
Oh,
because I like the taste of the metal.
oh my god, that's
I know
probably
it's
horrible for you, but
really yeah. That was a long time ago though. That was when I was like 5 or 6.
oh yeah, I don't chew anything anymore. Like the most I do is
Um,
I get bored and I hold my phone by its case, like just biting down on it if I need to do something with my hands.
um, what's it called? I still chew on hoodie strings when I'm nervous. And I also like this is a really bad habit, I guess, but I've gotten so bad at biting my fingernails. You know that little skin around the fingernails?
yeah.
I'll bite
Whatever it's
that.
called.
Like, what is it called? The
I
cuticle or something?
I
There's a
don't know.
name for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I think
skin
so.
around my fingernails, I bite it and I like bite it off. It's really bad.
Oh, I still do that.
Yeah, it's a bad habit I want to break, but it's bad. Like
I
sometimes it'll
still
get bloody.
I still bite my nails a lot.
I do too. It's something I want to get better at, but it's just hard
I
to
don't know.
break.
I
My
can't
mom,
find any like pleasure fighting my fingernails.
That's fair.
my mom used to get really mad at me whenever I did it, and my dad was like, "Okay, so that's less nails that I have to cut," because like he used to cut my fingernails and toenails for me when I was like
Uh-huh.
5. So so I told him like he found out that I would always bite my nails, and at first he was like, "Hey, you should probably stop. That's a bad habit." And I was like, "But why?" And he was like, "Fair point."
My dad used to put like not this. It wasn't nail polish, but it was this like I think it was called lacquer, not liquor, but
Lacquer, yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, that they put it on my nails and it would make them taste awful. Um, so I wouldn't bite them, and I still bit them. I would make sure my tongue couldn't hit it at all. And the worst thing was when I was eating, there would be tiny hints of that taste in my food because of my nails. And I hated it.
That's nasty. It's
I
like,
thought you were gonna say when you were eating your fingernails. I was like, "Oh God."
nah, but it's like using hand sanitizer and then you eat something with like your hands and it just tastes like the hand sanitizer.
Exactly, exactly.
Except it's lacquer.
The only thing I've really had with that was like when I brush my teeth and then I go eat like something and then I have to wait like an
Oh,
hour for
yeah.
that toothbrush taste to get out.
Classic orange juice and toothpaste. We all know.
Bro, okay, okay. Now that we brought that up, I feel like I should let something be known.
You like it. You
That
don't mind
taste,
it.
no. I don't like it. Like I won't do it constantly, but I don't mind it. If it
Fair.
happens, I'll vibe.
All right.
I can't.
You don't see me fucking eating toothpaste and chugging down orange juice like fuck you, no. Like if it happens, then I'm just like okay, whatever.
I don't
Nah,
like it.
I don't like it either. I can't even do like sweet things with like I don't know if you've ever had a honey bun just after brushing your teeth because that's what I always do for breakfast. It's
I've-
just a simple honey bun.
I've never experienced
Oh
that.
my
No.
god, it just tastes so bad. You can't taste any of the sweetness, and it just tastes like
Yeah. Mm.
chewy, mushy bread.
Tastes
Can't
like
even drink water overnight
hygiene.
when you when you
Oh
brush
yeah, water
Yeah.
in your teeth for some reason just tastes awful. You would think, oh, water doesn't really have a taste, so it shouldn't matter. No, it does.
Once
it
again, can't
mixes
relate
with
with
the
that.
brush.
Yeah,
It
me
mixes
neither.
with the toothpaste and just it highlights the toothpaste.
If anything, it's like chewing gum, like mint gum, and then drinking water, and then suddenly you're
Yeah.
frozone.
Okay, I never understood why that happened. I never understood why that happened. Why chewing gum and water makes such a cold like reaction.
I think it's just a sensation. It's not really cold in temperature.
I
It's just
see.
like mint plus cold equals very
Even with
interesting
non-mint
sensation.
Not
Google
even
was
like
good.
yeah, not even with just mint gum though. I could still taste it with like regular bubble gum.
Oh,
It's really
really?
cool.
It just tastes. The water just tastes a little bubble gummy to me. I mean, I didn't really get that sensation.
I don't taste stuff in gum, bro. It's just gum.
Uh,
You never tasted different flavors of gum? Like they
No,
don't.
I've had different flavors of gum, but I've never really tasted. Because usually what I do with gum is just I chew on it and then I start messing around with it.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair, but you don't have like a taste
No, I
of
don't
gum.
really taste it. I really just eat normal bubble gum.
you
Hang on, hang on.
just chew
I'll
it
send
just to
you a
chew it.
picture. I'll send you a picture in like an hour, Bailey. But I have a lunchbox over here on my top shelf.
I've
And
heard of that lunchbox. I've seen that lunchbox.
you've seen the lunchbox, but have you
I
seen
have.
inside the lunchbox?
Yeah, I've seen inside your lunchbox.
Condoms.
No. So
Condoms and gum.
this is a collection that has been going on for about 2 years now.
These
It
will be a
is
lot of gum you've already chewed.
it's a
Oh,
Gotham
you nasty.
2013 San Diego limited edition lunchbox. It's metal. You know,
Hmm.
inside of it is like
Gum.
20. Stop blowing the story, Bailey. 20 packs of spearmint gum, 3 packs of cinnamon gum, and some like. Hang on, what is it?
I just hear the case in the background.
Hang on. It's Hubba Bubba, and actually I have Altoids in here too. Now one time, put a
Altoids, holy
book in
shit.
here. Put a book in here because I was like, I don't have space, and it book's out. It's been out for a year. Still smells like cinnamon. So
So by the way, uh, toothpaste and gum contain mint. Mint contains menthols. Menthols activates the taste receptors in the mouth. When you drink water after chewing gum or toothpaste, the water reacts with the taste buds, and you feel the water is cold.
Ah, that's
So
it.
that's
Menthol,
why.
menthol. That's what it's called. I
man,
was
I
like
was
thinking it's
spoiled
that
by
thing in like one of the cigarettes.
Tobacco?
No,
nicotine.
there.
No, menthol.
Menthol.
My favorite part of toothpaste is the nicotine.
I wasn't sure if it was real or not, but I saw that dentists were trying to put nicotine in toothpaste so that kids would start brushing their teeth more.
That's like
Ah,
putting
yes, I
opium
am
in like
addicted.
ramen noodles.
Someone did that.
Yeah. I saw it on like
Well, okay, to be
Reddit or
fair,
something.
the British people made the Chinese people do it. They wanted spices and they were like, "Yeah, we'll give you drugs for it." Don't you love
the
history
opium
lessons?
lords. All right, next topic. Let's talk about our introduction to gaming.
Gaming. Such a
How were you guys introduced into the gaming world? Because we all know all of us are gamers, even if it's different genres. But we all still play games.
So
Yeah.
I think it was 3, but I was probably more like 5 or 6. My dad had an office in our old house. I would go in and he had this one game. I don't know what the name is. I wish I knew what the name is, but it was a game that was like a dinosaur bone structure thingy, and you got rid of the bones slowly, and it was really cool. And that was my introduction to gaming.
Ah,
Also, I forget what it was. I think it was the PlayStation 2. We had a Torox, which is like a dinosaur hunting game, a Transformers game, and this one game called Lego Batman. I don't know if you guys heard of Lego Batman before.
Of
It's
course.
Oh
very,
yeah, obviously.
very
I
minority
have
game,
all 3.
unknown. No one knows about Lego Batman. It's a very unknown game.
Bro, I remember when the minifigures started talking. It really threw me off.
Oh my
Um,
god. Is it the one
Bro,
where they went like, or were they actually speaking?
honestly, like, if you go play through Lego Star Wars Saga, that's so much more funnier than like The Force Awakens, just because of like the body language more than just the voice acting. It's just
um, what's it called? I think my introduction to gaming, Chase is gonna be mad at me for this one, was my mom was at a tattoo shop. We're really close with the people out there, and we still are. And while she was getting her tattoo done, I was able to sit in like their, I guess, workers' lounge, and in there they had an Xbox with Halo, the original Halo, on it, and I think that was my introduction to gaming, if I remember correctly, was him teaching me how to play Halo on the Xbox.
and you never play it with me, bruh, bruh, bruh,
I know.
bruh,
I've
bruh.
actually got a similar story with that. It wasn't like family friends or anything, but I remember walking into my brother's room one day, and he was playing. Well, I say my brother's room, but we shared a room at the time. I'm stupid, but I walked into his room or our room. Fuck, and he was playing Halo 3, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Can I play with you?" So he gave me the spare controller that we had.
Was it plugged in?
It was plugged in, yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, was he that much of an asshole?
He gave me the spare controller that he had, and we played one of the final missions in Halo 3 together. And it was one Chase probably knows. I've told him about this story, but it was like you're going into the hive of or like the main base thing of the flood.
The High
Like there,
Charity,
yes,
Cortana.
sure, the High Charity. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, that was my first introduction to gaming was that, and then I growing up I was actually really into board games the most.
Me too. Um, my one of my mini papas was really into teaching me chess, and that was like the only time I really spent with him. So like it was nice to learn chess with him.
Mhm.
And so I was really into board games, shoots and ladders.
Shoots
I
and
was
Ladders
always
was
playing.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Never really
remember.
got into board games.
I think the first game that I got to on my own was Rocket League, actually.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
well, besides Minecraft, but my first Steam game I know is Rocket League. Um,
My first Steam game was 2014, and I got Terraria.
Oh man.
yeah, I wish I could see how many hours I've logged onto Minecraft.
Oh, same here. I definitely
Because
have more than like 5,000 hours.
yeah, I'm always like really curious, like how much of my childhood was spent playing Minecraft. Because I remember it was go home, do homework, straight up to Minecraft for 5 hours until bedtime, like most of middle school and
Yeah.
early.
My introduction to gaming was uh, it's it's really early on. I never really got immersed into gaming until like a couple years ago, but I used to be a very hyperactive child. I don't know if I have ADHD or not. My parents tell me I don't, but who knows? I don't think I do, but I wanted something like I was always moving around, and my parents wanted me to sit still. So they bought me this one game console, and oh my god, I remember so many memories. It was like the VTech V Smile or something. And so I played a Bob the Builder game on it, and that immersed me for a long time, made me sit still. And after that, um, my uncle he gave me a Game Boy Advance, which I still have to this day. And so I've played hours and hours of Kirby, Mega Man, just all those games. And after that, it was I think my uncle gave me either a Super Nintendo or a N64, and so I played that for a bit. And then after that was a PlayStation 2, and the rest is history.
I
I remember.
remember like my first console was I think the GameCube, if I remember correctly, which I don't have anymore. It was my dad's, if I remember correctly. Memory is really foggy there, but I remember the first one that was like my own. My own was a Game Boy passed down from my stepmom. I would play on that thing all the time. Donkey Kong, oh my, that was my game. I loved Donkey Kong on the Game Boy.
So
It was
I remember I had a Game Boy myself, but I had I played a lot of different games. It was one of the Mario Tennis games I had on there. I loved playing that. Um, I think it was yeah, and then the Pokemon games were always a big one. But I think my favorite one was Shrek 2. I have Shrek 2 on Game Boy, and that one was fun. I also had like Tomb Raider and a couple other games that I think I have some of them right here next to me actually. I can tell you guys in a second.
really, the only game I really remember playing from like my DS, because that was technically like the first console I owned myself, was Metroid Prime Hunters and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Like,
Ah, The Link to the Past.
because My brother had a bunch of DS games, but like I never like played a bunch of different games. I usually found one game and replayed that game over and over again.
Ah, yeah, I was like that as well.
I still never can remember the Legend of Zelda game that I had. I only had one. I
Do
never
you
knew the
remember
name
what
of it.
console it was for?
Either my DS, 3DS, or Game Boy, but I'm pretty sure it was
It was
my
probably Link
DS.
to the Past then.
Yeah, or like the Four Swords or something.
Well,
It could have
Four
been
Swords
Ocarina
did come
of
with
Time.
Link to the Past technically on DS. At least mine
Oh,
did.
on DS. I thought it was just for Game Boy.
I believe it was or Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, but it could have been Master. I don't know.
Bro,
It
I
was.
played
Legend.
Majora's Mask for a bit, and that was kind of the moon just creeped me out, so I just kind of stopped playing. I was really young at the time, though.
I think all I got to was this talking tree, and then I got too scared of the tree.
Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
I found 5 games in my nightstand, and I think I have one more around there, but I don't want to make too much noise. But I have The Cat in the Hat, Stuart Little 2, Spyro Season of Ice, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, and Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Advance 2.
Oh man, Sonic Advance. I have that game on me
Sonic.
right now.
Yeah, and then I gave back a lot of the DS games to my brother or Game Boy games to my brother, so I gave a lot of them back to him.
Ah, yeah.
I also had it's in my entertainment stand. Let me see if I can grab it without getting too far from my mic.
Oh man.
It is a leapfrog where I had a backyardigans game. And
Mm, mm.
I also had like an Alphabet Factory one that I can't entirely remember.
Wait, Leapfrog like the portable game thing?
Yeah,
Oh
Mhm.
my god, dude!
the
I had
Leapster
one of
L
those
Max.
too.
Yes, the Leapster. Oh my god, dude.
Mhm.
Oh.
I think I
Remember,
need batteries for it. Yeah, because I have the case
I
where you
remember an Alphabet
batteries in
Factory
here.
game so much.
Oh
I
my
remembered a
god.
Wally game on it, like Leapster. The
I
Alphabet
remember
Factory I
playing
kind of
that
remember.
thing. I remember playing that thing for like an
The
hour and
Letter Factory,
forgetting about it.
the Leapfrog Letter Factory. So yeah. I remember the Letter Factory now. That was like my
Yeah.
favorite.
So some of our oldest games was like
Leapfrog.
Minecraft, right? Like one of our first games is Minecraft, I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yes, for
So
sure.
obviously we have so much hours on that by now, I'm sure. So what is you guys' favorite Minecraft world?
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think it was one where I I never got to use it. So growing up, I had watched like a bunch of Minecraft videos just because it's part of the same thing. And one I really loved watching people set up game modes. So one of the things that I did was I would build game modes to play with my brother and my cousins, and they didn't do it very often with me, which sucked. But like I remember there was one time where I built like a build battle thing, and I was like, "All right, build a house," and they built a house. Or I made Bomberman, and we all played Bomberman in Minecraft, and that was kind of one of the ones I was most proud of.
Oh, that's neat.
That is neat. I think my favorite world must have been on my phone when I was a kid. We built this like whole city in survival. It wasn't anything impressive, but we were really proud of ourselves.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember.
One of my most memorable Minecraft worlds was probably one of them, because I have, obviously we all have a bunch, but one I can think of off the top of my head was a Redstone world. And I remember when Redstone was first introduced into Minecraft, I was really excited, and then so I experimented with a lot, and then I became pretty decent at Redstone. I wouldn't say I was really good, but I definitely could make some of my own things. And so I did a lot of Redstone experimentation in that world, and I remember making some impressive stuff. So like when pistons were first introduced, I made a 3x3 piston door on my own without a tutorial, and I remember really being proud of that. But yeah, that's one I can think of. And I was experimenting with command blocks as well, so the whole world was distraction. Yeah, but that's one I can think of off the top of my head.
Well, if we're not talking about city server is my favorite Minecraft world, then yes, I'll have to go with the one that one of my first Xbox 360 worlds, which I played with my brother and my other two stepbrothers. Our objective was to get all the achievements in the game, and we got almost all of them except for like the Ender Dragon achievement and like something else. But doing the last achievement, so we had to do was like build like I think it was like 200 block long railway, and we had to ride on it. But we could never get that one down because we could just never find enough iron and gold. But we built so much stuff in that world, and that was one of my favorite worlds. I had a stone castle, and it blew up like 3 times because of creepers. My stepbrother made a house out of iron ore and was selling iron ingots. That.
Iron ore. Oh my god.
But speaking of like Jose making games, my stepbrother made a game one time. I think it was called like Villager Wars or something. But basically, you spawn in with like 16 villager spawn eggs and like a stack of emeralds. And this was before the villager update, so like you only needed emeralds to trade. And basically, all you had to do was basically trade with the villagers and try and get like diamond stuff and iron stuff. And then after like 30
Oh,
minutes,
dude, that's really neat.
you go up to the roof and you actually fight the other people in a PvP battle, and that was really fun. But I've never seen a game like that in Minecraft, like besides that, and that would be such a cool concept for one.
Oh, that is really neat, dude.
It is.
That's
Very
very smart.
It's just
How about the city server, man? Oh my god.
that's my favorite one. But I was gonna talk about the other one, but City
Ah,
Server,
yeah.
that one's mine.
Yeah, so for
Where's it?
context, the city server was basically a Minecraft Eternos server that we had, and then it was all of us who played on it, but it was mostly Jonah, which is one of our good friends, and Chase and I who played on it for a substantial amount of time, and so
I'd
we
like to keep that one confidential.
yeah, just in short, we got really far and we made some pretty epic builds on that server.
It's called a
Like,
city server, but it never really turned into a city.
Yeah.
I
What were you gonna say, Barry?
remember, I remember me and my friends, whenever we'd get together, I was always more of a builder than I guess, survivalist, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Played survival, but I loved building, and building was always the thing I enjoyed about Minecraft, was making houses and stuff. And so me and my friends would constantly have build battles, I remember, where we'd try and build different things against each other on like a LAN server when we were together. I still think my favorite one was me and my good friends, uh childhood friend. We're still friends today. We had done a house build battle, and I made this like kind of standard but alright looking house with nice interior, and she made this house that had a witch hat roof. And she said that I won, but I kept on trying to argue with her that she won. I eventually took the win, because we never lose, yeah. Back to that world, because I still have it on my phone, and the memories of just like fighting all the build battles and stuff, because that's the only one I still have today.
Oh man.
There was one world that I had that was a survival world where my whole, and I might actually redo it another day, like, but on PC this time because this was on my Xbox 360. Was I went into a ravine and I basically changed the whole thing up into a base. So like some of the extra caves that would like branch off, I turned those into different like rooms for different things. Like one was like one for furnaces and cooking and stuff. Another one was for like my actual living area where I put my bed and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty neat. You're like building with the world, not on it.
Yeah, that's what I usually always do whenever I play Minecraft. And then the entire bottom area of the ravine was for mining and for mob killing.
Now
Wow.
that's really nice.
You know, hearing Bailey remember going on his phone looking at his old worlds reminded me of last month. I hooked up my Xbox 360 downstairs on the TV. Me and my sister we're gonna look for our old Minecraft worlds, and that would have been really fun. But we went in. All the worlds were still there, but every single one was the same seed, and everything was corrupted. Like your skin was a bunch of black lines, the mobs were just a bunch of black lines, and you couldn't mine stuff. And that just made me really sad because now I won't ever be able to see my old Xbox worlds.
Oh man. Yeah, I used to play Minecraft on the PlayStation 3, and I should probably hook that up and see.
I remember back on my
Yeah.
was it Wii U? I think it was my Wii U. I had Minecraft on it, didn't
I remember that.
I?
I made a
Jason
dick.
came to my house and he turned one of the Mario worlds. He turned the Goomba into a dick.
uh,
As God intended.
And then- It was so dumb because we were all hanging out and like eating, and we would always just check in. How's the dick going?
Oh man.
Great.
Yeah, Minecraft had some of our best memories,
Exactly. It
Yeah.
really did.
especially
I don't
Minecraft
know.
PE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Actually, I never played PE.
Oh really?
I never got into PE.
Oh, so you're a rich boy, huh?
No, I never got into PE because you had to buy it. I was
You
too
never,
poor.
I know. See, I played the light edition, and every night I would play a world, and then I would leave my
Yeah, same here.
so I wouldn't have to like restart my world the next day.
Did you ever do you remember nether core reactors? Or
Oh, that blue thing, and then you had to like make some pattern with cobblestone and like gold in order to activate it or something.
that's how you would get like a slight bit of the nether on Pocket Edition.
Dude, oh my god.
It would just spawn like a huge pillar of netherrack zombie pigment.
Yeah, dude, the old zombie pigment texture, and then random things would like drop on the ground, right?
Random things would drop on the ground, and I think the zombie pigment dropped pretty random drops as well. And then like that was the only way to get quartz back then.
Oh my god.
Oh,
One of the most expensive materials. people
you
would buy.
saying zombie pigmen just dropped random stuff reminds me of when zombies used to drop like feathers. and
Feathers,
stuff.
right?
Feathers
Yeah.
and chicken.
Oh, really? Chicken?
I think they would drop raw chicken. I could be wrong. I could just be remembering it incorrectly, but I for a fact remember they dropped
rotten
feathers.
flesh. I think before they dropped rotten flesh, they dropped chicken. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, I never really played survival on my PC. I just kind of cuz I was scared. Like the first ever Minecraft world that I had, I was so scared after it turned night. I heard zombie noises and I dug underground. I never came out. So I made like a whole home underground. Then the next time I heard a zombie noise, I deleted that world. I was too
I
scared.
I remember the first time I got like the full version of PE on my iPad, and like it was the version. It was before they added like a hunger bar and like gave you limited blocks. So I had like wood logs, brick, and glass, I think, and I made the biggest house out of that. But I was playing it like creative, even though it was in survival. I never got any materials, and there was no hunger bar, so I had nothing to do. But then one update, they added mobs and hunger, and then I had no idea what to do, and then I just left the world.
I remember this one I just made like a 20-story hotel, and we built like YouTuber heads in Minecraft.
Bro.
I used to do
Yeah.
that too.
Sky the Kid RS. I remember his.
I built
Oh,
my
hell
own
yeah.
skin in Minecraft. I built a statue of myself. I was that egotistical. And then I built like tickets for the hotel. You would click a lever and it would give you a ticket for the hotel, and you had to use that ticket. You would drop it.
Oh, that's
or put
neat.
it in something to open to unlock the iron doors for all the hotel rooms. I remember spending at least 3 or 4 days making it, and then I would show it off to my friends as my proudest achievement. Even though it wasn't that good. I did my
Uh,
favorite.
That was the piston door. I was like so proud that I made a pressure plate piston door. I was
Oh,
like, I can
dude.
do it. I'm an engineer.
Yeah, MIT.
Anyone
Kind
else
of
remember Minecraft story
available.
mode?
Minecraft's what? Story mode?
Story mode? Yeah, I never played it, but I watched. I think it was DM play it.
I played.
Dude.
I played. I can't remember what episodes I played. I played 4 of the episodes, and then I never finished it.
Did you ever what's it called? Did you ever watch it or figure out what happened?
I know a spoiler.
Yeah, I
What's the
know a couple
spoiler?
spoilers.
The pig dies.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude, the Reuben.
Pig
Fuck.
dies. Reuben.
Ah.
I remember. I heard about
He
that.
turned into a pork chop and then someone they said, "Is he gonna cook it?" What?
I remember playing through Minecraft Story Mode, and that was actually a pretty fun playthrough. But then they added the Adventure Pass, and I never finished it.
Adventure Pass. I only watched it, so I had no idea.
Because at the end of episode 5, it was like, because when you buy the game, you get the first 5 episodes, and that's usually how Telltale games work. At the end of the 5th episode, they revealed, like, oh, hey, there's a bunch of nether portals that you have to go through. But you have to buy these extra 3 episodes first before you can play them. Which,
Aw,
usually in Telltale,
damn.
you're not supposed to buy extra things unless you're playing on, like, an iPad or something. So, that just made me really sad, and I never
I
got
guess
to
it's because the game was also on iPad and all that.
No, because, like, oh, I'm gonna bring up another Telltale game, like, all the Walking Dead ones and, like, Tales from the Borderlands. In the on the iPad, you have to buy each episode separately or buy it in a bundle. But if you just buy the game, like on Xbox or PC, you get all the episodes for free on Xbox or PC, but not because I used to play Telltale
Yeah.
games on my iPad. So
Yeah, man. Story mode. I never really got into it. I never really wanted to play it. I just kind of watched it on my own time just because. But yeah, holy crap. So I
I'm just
guess
remembering. Oh, what were you
keep
gonna
going,
say?
keep going.
I'm just remembering. The what's it called? The first Walking Dead Telltale game.
I never
that
played the Walking Dead Telltale games.
that
I
is
want.
such
It
a good game.
hurts. It hurts, dude.
I remember. I think it was free on Xbox Gold once, and I played the first episode. And or no, was it the second one? I don't know. I never understood it because I never, I was too young to understand it, I guess.
There was actually this first part in the first episode where it was like the beginning and you're in a police car.
I
Oh,
just
yeah, Ben?
remember a tractor and like someone getting stuck in a tractor or something.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
That's
Um,
all I remember.
this part.
that
So
was Duck and who? Who's the guy?
a farmer dude who died. I don't know his name. I didn't care enough.
Because I saved Duck, and then I realized how annoying Duck was, and I was
I
like,
never
dang,
saved
I
Duck.
should have saved the other guy.
I never saved Duck. I hated Duck.
I
But
can't remember.
no, there was this one part at the beginning where you're in a police car and then there's like a zombie in front, then you crash and flip over. And then you
Mhm.
have to like there's a dead body all the way at the end of the tree, and it's the police dude with the keys to your handcuffs. So you have to
Mhm.
crawl to him, and then you have to uncuff yourself. Then it turns out he's a zombie. It starts crawling towards you.
Oh my
And there's a
god.
shotgun next to the car. You go to it. It's not loaded, but there is a shell all the way closer to the zombie that you must crawl. You must grab it, try to reload. You mess up with the reload. It falls over. You have to grab it again. Then you shoot it. And I got nightmares from the face of that zombie. It was terrifying.
That reminds me of another thing, but I can't remember. Oh, I remember watching my friend play The Wolf Among Us. I want to play it so bad now.
I've
started-
I've only played the first 2 episodes, but I didn't want to finish it because it ends like on a cliffhanger, and then they
Yeah,
never
that's what
made
I
a second
heard.
one.
Yeah, I'm so upset that they're not gonna make a second. Telltale was such a promising studio. I'm surprised they really did shut down.
Yeah.
I heard rumors that it was coming back. I don't know if they're correct or
know.
not.
Yeah, I heard the same. Like someone had funded them or something.
Yeah.
What's-
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. It is because those games like really blew up, and I didn't expect their company to fall down.
Oh yeah, I don't. They had really no grounds to fall down anyway.
I forgot what even happened. I think like their publisher let them go or something, and so they were like freelance almost.
Ah, damn.
I I don't know for sure what happened, but I don't know. It is really surprising to me that that big and well known of a company shut down so quickly. One second you think everything's fine, and the next second, oh, we're we're going bankrupt or something. And I was really, really, really surprised by that when I heard it, especially because it was right after like I had watched my friend play The Last of Us, or not The Last of Us, The Wolf Among Us. Um, and I was like, man, I want to get this game. She's like, yeah, but it ends on a cliffhanger. I was like, really? I was like, when's the next one coming out? And then like 2 weeks later, they announced that they were shutting down. And
I
I was
remember
like,
seeing uh, a meme that was just like, "Oh yeah, A Wolf Among Us season 2 is announced," and then it just said Telltale shut down.
oh,
That's that's really sad.
yeah,
It is sad because they did announce that it was coming, and then they shut
I
down.
know.
I was never really big onto their games, but I remember my friends talked about it all the time. And I obviously I got interested, but I never really played the games. That's crazy.
Telltale games are really fun. It's just one thing I didn't like was sometimes it felt like your choices didn't actually matter. Like it was only like
Yeah,
a few ones per episode that really did anything.
But that's kind
for
of the
sure.
problem with Telltale. Only like the last choice in the episode is the one that actually matters.
Remember, choose your own adventure stories, like the books?
Oh
I've
yeah,
I've always
like
wanted to
all the
do one of
Goosebumps
those.
ones.
The Goosebumps ones, and there was this other one. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember I would read it like 12 times to try and get different endings.
Cause I remember my brother at my mom's house had like a huge Goosebumps collection, and a lot of the books in that collection were those. We also had the I don't know what the actual series is called, but like it's the one where like the kids in like fifth grade or something. It's like the kids in fifth grade or whatever, and it's the titles of the book always rhyme. It was like I think one was like Miss Crooney is a loony.
Oh, I think I know what
Oh,
you're
that
talking about.
here. Okay, can we just talk about, sorry, I know this is way off topic, but everyone told me I would love this book called like Thindle or something, or Findle or something, and it was about like pen caps or something, and I think it was the most boring book ever.
What are you talking about, bro? I've
Yeah,
never heard of
I
that.
can't say I know what book you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
You have to. It was called Frindle, and it had a
Frindle?
picture of a pen
Wait,
on it. Look it up real quick.
Frindle.
How do you spell that?
Frindle. And go to images and look at the first image. I remember
Oh, I do
everyone
remember
telling
this
Oh,
me,
book.
dude, yeah,
I
I've
remember
I've heard of this.
everyone telling me I would love this book, and I thought it was the most boring, awful book ever.
Andrew Clements wrote a ton of books that like I never read them myself, but I remember a lot of them because my fourth grade teacher would always like have them on her shelves,
Oh yeah,
and I would just look at it like, oh hey, I know that book.
yeah.
The only
I'd rather read the Bible, which is something that actually happened in fourth grade. I can explain that now if you guys want me to, or
Yes,
later.
yes.
I want to know the story.
Yeah, same.
So in elementary school, I was really religious. I kind of fell out of that as I grew up, but I was insanely religious in elementary school. And so on my teacher's bookshelf, one of the books she had was just the New Testament. So every day during independent reading, I would just walk over, I just read the Bible. I just be up there like,
Okay, but
amen.
real talk, even out of religious reasonings, I think that it's a really good read, the Bible is.
Oh yeah, it's
Honestly,
very well written, and
I've
besides religion, it's a really good way to get into ancient history in that region.
Hmm.
Uh, there's so many things about the Roman Empire that you
I
kind of
know,
like learn
yeah.
about it, and it's beautiful.
I know
uh,
it's quite a controversial thing, but I see it more as a historical reading
Oh,
than a
same
religious
here.
reading.
Same here. Same thing with
I never fully read the Bible
Neither
before.
have I, but like at Bible study and stuff, I wouldn't
Yeah,
even like get crazy into the Bible study stuff. I would just be into the book itself.
because like Yeah, the Bible is such an interesting read, and when you find those one verse that's like batshit insane, it's the funniest thing ever. So,
Yeah.
because this one's brought up a lot, but like I remember some kids were like bullying a dude about having a bald head. Then God sent a bear to kill the children.
I'm sorry, that was mean to laugh at, but what?
Yeah, it's something like that, but
Yeah.
all I know is that God killed children.
Yeah.
That flood was brazy, brother.
Damn. What other childhood books have you guys read? Because I remember in second or third grade, I used to be crazy about Geronimo Stilton books. I don't know if you guys know
uh,
or remember
that
that.
that name doesn't sound as familiar.
Eh,
Never drawn up Stone books.
I'd have to look it up. Sorry, what is it again?
Geronimo
Geronimo
Stilton.
Stilton. It's like this dude who's like a businessman, but he's also a rat.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
had so
I
many different books,
remember.
and then there was his sister, which was like Thea Stilton. I used to read her books
Yeah.
too. Bro.
I always
Oh,
skimmed those
I
books.
did. I did read the Geronimo Stilton books. I did, and then Franklin, the turtle guy.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Oh
Franklin the
yeah,
Turtle. I never
yeah,
read the books, but I watched the show that was on Nickelodeon.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
read
Same.
books. I remember there was this one movie. I think it was a series of movies about a rat. And he had
Like
like a red car.
Stuart Little,
Yeah,
Stuart
yeah,
Little or
Stuart
Stuart
something.
Little.
Little.
Stuart Little.
Yeah, I have one of the games on Game Boy actually.
Oh
The
wow.
second one.
Yes, Stuart Little. Oh my God, I used to love this as a kid. And then another movie I loved as a kid was about this talking car. It wasn't cars though,
Like
and it
Herbie,
was like Herbie. Yes,
bro.
I used to like the Herbie movies a lot as a kid.
Herbie?
Herbie
No,
like
Herbie.
H. Herbie, bro.
Look up Herby. Herbie. It was a love bug car,
Herbie the
and it was
Love Bug. Yeah, I found it, I think. I see it's IE, not Y.
uh-huh. Sorry. Yeah,
It's
it's
one of
about
them.
a talking car, and it's like an old movie. But I remember seeing it on a car trip to the beach with my dad and just falling in love with the movie.
Oh, there's a Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I had the Hot Wheels too.
Oh damn, bro. I used to
I used
collect
to
Hot Wheels
collect the
all the
shit out of
time,
Hot Wheels.
dude. My
You
favorite
want to
one was
talk
like a
about Hot
police
Wheels?
car.
I
Ah,
never really got that into Hot Wheels, but I had a bunch. I was more into Beyblades.
I had
That was my thing.
I
bro.
was into Beyblades, but I was more into Bakugan, I think they were called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bakugan,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I used to just love rolling them on the sidewalk.
See, I had a lot of Bakugan, but like when I was getting really competitive, that was when Beyblade came in. I was like, bro, you don't got a rubber tip on your Beyblade and aren't using metal edges? You're a poor person, bro.
Pleb,
Oh my
pleb.
god.
I still have, well, I don't anymore, but in our old house there was this like marking from where I used to uh throw my Beyblades down, or like, let them rip on the our hardwood
Let 'em
floors.
rip.
Yeah, yeah. I would, let them roll on our hardwood floors, and there's like just these lines that were left there even today from where I would spin them on. There was like two or three lines. I got in big trouble for it.
Yeah. That was the same thing. I only had like two Beyblades though, and I didn't really have much attachment. But yeah, I used to
Hmm.
damage all the surfaces when I used to play, cause I never had that arena, cause that was expensive. But every
Now,
time in elementary school when
someone
someone
would bring
brought
it.
theirs,
Someone would bring it.
yes, dude, it was like all of recess we would battle, and I remember like
Uh-huh.
losing all the
I
time, but it was so
remember.
fun.
I remember I was big into Pokemon card collecting.
Oh, same here.
I think I had like upwards of 1,000 cards.
Damn.
Uh, yeah, like every time I went to the store, I'd beg my mom just to buy me one pack, just one pack, please. Um, and I would, open it in the car ride.
Damn,
And
bro.
I remember there was this one card. God, she would not trade for anything, and I was so upset. I had the top of a double half card. I've probably told you guys about this
Oh,
before.
I've seen that card before.
Uh-huh. And it's Darkrai and Cresselia, I believe.
What?
And it's a two cards that make up one big card. It's called a legend card. And I remember I had the top half, but never the bottom. And there was this girl at our school who had it. And I would beg for her to let me have that bottom half, and she never would.
Oh
She
my
never
god.
would. I tried trading so much, and she said the only thing she'd ever trade it for was the top half.
What?
She stuck so hard on that, and it made me so
Damn,
mad
bro.
because I tried everything. I like tried giving her 3 full art EXs for
Holy
it.
shit.
That's some
Nope.
dedication.
Honestly,
Dude, I
dude.
Fucking
tried so
dedication.
hard. I tried so hard, and she was like, "Nah, only for the top half." And
See,
it was evil. I wanted it so bad. Those are some of the coolest arts I've ever seen of Darkrai. I don't know if you've seen the Darkrai in the card,
Oh
but
yeah, I
I
have.
think it's genuinely one of the most like coolest cards for Darkrai I've ever seen. His the way he's drawn on it.
so I guess that means I'm the minority here because I was not into Pokemon cards.
Oh
I
my
was into
god, this
Yu-Gi-Oh
card!
cards.
Oh
Oh
my god,
wow.
this card sells for $50. I still have it. That's cool.
Yeah, I just looked up the legend card and wow,
I know, right?
this looks nice as hell. It's
Uh,
Darkrai and Cresselia, right?
Cresselia Legend. Yeah,
That looks really nice.
I know. I always had the top half, just the Darkrai. I never got the. I never knew what type of damage or stuff it did.
Damn.
I genuinely think these are some of the coolest cards though I've seen from Pokemon.
I have all my Pokemon cards in a tin box that's on the other
Mine
side of
are
my
so
room.
disorganized. I also have. I think my second most expensive card is a full silver art Dialga.
Holy shit. Yeah, all my Pokemon cards, I remember
Um.
one day bringing them to
No.
recess and I
Okay.
brought my whole
Um.
deck. And so I left it outside for a bit and then I think they got stolen. I never saw them ever again.
From what I'm seeing, there's some place that's it's very mixed on the price. I'm seeing 179, 33, 149, 73, 200 and 124 and 22. Very mixed prices,
Mhm.
as you could tell.
uh,
But
so, uh, yeah.
from what I'm seeing, it's about $100, which is really good because I still have that card
Oh
and it's
wow.
in good condition.
The best card I really ever
Easy
had
money.
was a Kyurem EX and I think I still have the shiny Greninja, I think.
Oh, I
Is
never
that a
got a
shiny?
shiny card.
Yeah, I have a shiny Greninja.
I think I had one shiny card, but I can't remember which one it was. I had a Gyarados EX, but it was like one of the classic ones, so it didn't look crazy, but it was still an EX card. So I was like,
I
bro, this is lit.
also, I think I traded a ton for a Lysander trainer full art because I just really liked Lysander from what was it? Was it X and Y?
Which one?
Lysander with the guy with big red hair. He was the Team Magma leader, I believe. I'm looking him up now. Yeah, he
Lysander.
was from X and Y. He was
Oh
the
yeah, I
boss of
remember him.
Team Flare. The boss of Team Flare. I had a full art card of him that was like one of my most precious cards. Um, just because I liked him so much as a villain. I don't know why. I just, especially watching the movie. Oh, or not the movie, but the show. I used to love watching the shows, but I haven't watched them in forever.
I used to one card that like I remembered it and I looked it up just to make sure it's what I was thinking of and it was. I had a Mega Mewtwo EX card. So it was a
Ooh.
Mewtwo Mega Evolved and then EX.
Mhm.
And it did 100, it had 230 health and it did
Yeah.
150 damage.
Yeah.
And it says if there is any stadium card in play, this attack does 50 more damage. And this attack's damage isn't affected by resistance or any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon.
I think my best, or I always wanted the Mega ones I think the megas are still the most powerful cards out there
Oh, definitely. I
because they were
really
so stupidly broken. The only card mega that I ever got was Mega Venusaur EX. And I'm still really upset because I agree that the mega cards were some of the best cards out there.
it's funny because you talking about that just reminds me. I had a conversation with my girlfriend last night about how much I didn't like Bulbasaur, and I would choose Squirtle or Charmander, and she
Oh.
said that she would choose Bulbasaur.
Really?
Heretic.
Okay,
It's
speaking
like,
of that,
wow.
um,
I only chose Squirtle. I only chose the blue Pokemon, except for Sun and
I
Moon.
mainly chose water or fire, but I never chose grass starters.
Oh, me neither. Me
Um,
neither. Yeah, for me it was water or fire.
what
The
was
only
the
time I contemplated
okay,
grass was in Sun and Moon.
I don't know
With
if you guys remember, but what was your favorite card pack that you ever collected?
Hard pack, dude. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, me neither,
so
bro.
that one time where I said I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh, so I bought a Yu-Gi-Oh card pack and I got a pyramid that was like 4,000 power. So
My
that was my
favorite
favorite
pack
one.
was, I believe it was called Ancient Origins. It was the one that had the original first edition art.
I can't tell you, or like, I don't remember that one.
Um, they're X and Y Evolutions. That's what it's called. X and Y Evolutions was packs that just had all of the first edition art with some really nice cards in them. Really nice cards. They looked really good for remakes of first edition, and they still had some other rares. I think the only one I got was a Hollow Mewtwo, but that was still like a really good pull from the Origins pack. They also had like I think Surfing Squirtle in that pack and stuff like that. And they were all remakes, which kind of sucks because I feel like it almost devalues the first editions.
Yeah.
But they were so cool.
What's y'all's favorite Pokemon? Like, just straight up, just one that you like the
Favorite?
most.
That's a good
I'll
question.
let you guys go first.
Go ahead.
Oh, I Ocelot, the water
Really?
starter from Black.
The water
Ocelot?
starter,
Yeah, from Black and White.
Oshawott, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Ocelot.
Yeah. They become what's it
Samurott and
called?
then
Samurai,
Kilowat.
and
No, not
then
Kilowat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I remember now.
That's
he
my
was
favorite one.
he was the one who became the I forgot. Oshawott to Delwatt to another one.
Samurott. It's-
Oh,
Alright. What about yours, Bailey? What's your favorite Pokemon?
my favorite.
It doesn't have to be a starter, just in general.
I'm gonna go no legendaries for this one to start with. Um, and I think my favorite Pokemon. Hmm. Oh, I remember now. What was his name though? Alakazam. I have a special liking for Alakazam.
Alakazam. Oh,
Aw.
yeah, I remember him.
He's the
Mm-hmm.
evolution of like Abra, right?
Yes.
Abra, then Kadabra.
He was the final
Oh,
evolution
the
of Abra.
The
final one.
final
Okay, okay.
evolution, the one with the floating spoons, who did the Zenyatta pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it's called
remember
the Zenyatta pose.
It is
now.
now.
I remember the very first Pokemon game I played was like a fighting game. It was really old
Oh,
though.
I know what you're talking about, but I forget
I
what the name. I think it's
don't.
Pokemon Showdown. I forget what the name is.
I don't remember, but I remember my after school friend for my birthday giving me the game, and on that game he had like a save file, and on that save file was Alakazam and a couple of others, but the only one I remember having a special sentimental value to um was Alakazam, and ever since then I've always just liked him.
My
Okay,
favorite
after that,
Pokemon. Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
oh. Well, my favorite Pokemon. I think it was like my first card ever, and someone just gave it to me, and so it was a Scyther. It's either Scyther or Greninja, But yeah, those are my favorite Pokemon. Just because it was like the Pokemon of the first ever card that I got.
I think
Okay, go ahead.
my favorite Pokemon, definitely like hands down, is Cyndaquil, and that's just because I have an emotional attachment to it. Just because my first Pokemon game was Soul Silver, and that was the first Pokemon I ever used. Plus, Cyndaquil is just adorable.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Guys,
Now,
I have a
favorite legendaries?
Pokemon.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I have a Pokemon that relates special to my heart. Muck, because he's really
Okay.
trash.
Okay, favorite legendaries. Go.
Shit,
Shit, now I gotta look at.
dude.
Are we
remember-
counting mythicals in this?
Oh,
Yeah.
cause I love Victini, bro. Victini.
Victini's great. Yeah.
Keldeo my favorite.
Keldeo, that's a good pick. Good pick.
What's that deer one? It started with an A, like R.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I really
There's
like that
three
one. It wasn't my
legendary
favorite though.
There's 3 legendary deer.
Arceus, is it? I think it's
Oh,
Arceus.
Yeah, you're thinking of Arceus.
The God.
I thought you were talking about the Swords of Justice.
Oh yeah,
Cobalion.
no. Zap,
Cobalion.
Oh,
like Zapdos too.
Isn't Arceus actually God in Pokemon?
Yeah, in the Pokemon universe, he created Earth, I believe.
Ah,
previous
okay, that's right. I don't
My
remember.
favorite
I
one-
thought it was a different Pokemon than Arceus, but makes sense now.
My
I
favorite's
think
between. Oh, sorry, Bailey.
Go
You
ahead.
go first.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
My favorite is between Zekrom and Garatina.
Oh,
Zekrom.
Zekrom was epic, dude.
My favorite design-wise is Cobalion, but Pokemon-wise is Darkrai.
Oh, I had an emotional attachment to Darkrai, but it's not really my
Oh.
favorite legendary though.
I forgot Zygarde or whatever his name is was a
Oh,
legendary.
Zygarde?
That's my favorite one, just
Oh,
because. he can change
Zygarde,
his-
damn.
I don't know how to say this one's name. It's Suicune. Suicune.
Oh, is it like a blue like
Suicune?
cat
Blue
or dog
water
or something?
Water dog,
Yeah.
water dog.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
that's what it is.
Another thing that sorry, I'm really passionate. Pixelmon was one of my favorite things ever.
Oh, yeah.
love Pixelmon. Me and my cousin were heartbroken when we figured out that they got sued, or like they were getting like basically sued if they didn't shut down their website and their mod making stuff by Pokemon.
What? Damn, bro.
It's kind of what Nintendo does. They ruin mod dreams.
Yeah, I still have a bookmark for the Pixelmon mod. Site,
Wow.
and I still remember the original post that was basically saying goodbye.
Oh, dude,
That's
that
really
hurts.
depressing. That's really sad.
I keep forgetting all these legendary Pokemon exist. I'm gonna have to change my legendary Pokemon favorite listing.
Yeah. I used
But
to
it
have the
looks
like the
It looks
dictionary or
like they're
something.
back up.
I have that
Going-
actually,
going
but
back to the site, I think they're actually back up.
Oh, really?
The same original team. Because I've seen a lot of Pixelmon like stuff, but I always figured it was no new updates. But okay, I know this isn't something I should talk about in the podcast, but you guys want to make a Pixelmon server?
Dude, I'm down.
sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Should
I'll
we
make
stop geeking on Pokemon?
We've been talking about Pokemon for a while, but okay. I will say one thing. Isn't it crazy how Pokemon was part of like almost everyone's childhood? And
Yeah,
that's why,
in
like,
some
people
way.
like-
I never
Um,
really got that into Pokemon, so it wasn't as in my childhood, but it was still in my childhood.
Yeah, like it's something like I feel like that's gotten to everyone's childhood, and I think that's amazing for a brand. I think it's shocking in a good way how much it's gotten.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we have roughly 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
So let's move this on to. Let's just
Yeah.
talk about favorite games in general.
Like types
Yeah.
of like games.
Halo
Like genre. Genres,
Genres
or
and
just.
just the game in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not my favorite genre, but the game does hold a lot of memories for me. But it's Super Smash Bros. For Wii U.
Ooh, holy crap,
Oh
dude.
my god, I remember everyone hating on me because I was a Bayonetta main, and I was one of those people.
I hate you now. We're not friends anymore.
You dealt with me all the time. I was like almost undefeated until DJ like beat me twice, and he held those victories so high. You guys would make me play random every game and make me pick the worst characters because I was too good at the game compared to you guys. Granted, I will say this: I had the Wii U uh,
Okay,
gamepad while everyone else had the Wii remotes, so
no,
I'll
here's the
give
thing.
them that.
So I played Smash Bros. For Wii U with my stepbrothers for like 3 years before I played with you, and I only played with a GameCube controller. So playing on a Wiimote kind of made me stupid. So
Yeah, I never had one. And I always told you you should bring yours if that's how,
I
you know.
never had one. No, they were always at my
Oh,
brother's house.
yeah,
So
I was always like cocky. I was like, if you think you can beat me with a GameCube controller, then why don't you bring
trust
it?
me, if I had a GameCube controller, I would have kicked your ass.
Bro.
I remember in school after we finished pre-calc work, I would just whip out the Switch and me and Shannara would play Smash Bros.
We did that for like the last like second and a half of the semester. We only played
Yeah.
Smash Bros on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Jose?
It was
Favorite
fun.
game, favorite
And then
genre?
Edison would always play Ganondorf, and we never knew how to beat it because we were so dumb. All right.
Favorite game,
I didn't.
Jose?
Okay.
See, it's kind of a hard question. Minecraft's always gonna have a dear place in my heart,
Oh,
as well
yeah.
as Pokemon. They're always
Mhm.
gonna be up there. I don't think I really have a favorite though. It's similar to my music taste. There's so many things I look for in games that I like a lot of games.
Yes.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
if I'm looking for a game that's great
Can
based
you
on
pick a top three?
a top three,
Yeah. I know it's hard.
um,
I can give you a top 100.
um, all right, these are gonna sound really stupid, but I
No,
don't
go for it.
care. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. These aren't in any order. These are just three of my
Yeah,
favorites.
of course.
Uh, episode or well, not episode one, but season one of the Walking Dead Telltale game.
5 years.
And for the last one, it's gonna have to honestly just to bring something newer to the table. I think
Mhm.
Valorant's probably also up there, just
I
because I have a
don't
lot
know.
of fun with Valorant.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I forgot what I
as
was gonna say.
I'll go next. As much as I've had the ups and downs of Overwatch, I have to put it up there in my top three.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you
been
said you
so
quit
influential.
Overwatch, like, lately, right?
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
played the shit out of that game.
I've probably logged over 2,000 hours in it.
I've only played about 50 hours of Overwatch, but I logged into my account, which I gave Bailey for like to play
When
Overwatch.
he gave it to me, it was like level 30. I think now it's level 300.
Something around that. But I
Yeah.
checked the hours and like you got my quick play hours like 20 hours, and then you go to competitive and that's like 500. I'm like, what?
But what was I gonna? Yeah, I think there's something special about like the characters, because when you think of Overwatch, if you've played the game, you know every character and you know about them.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy how influential they are, because you have some games, or well, I hate to say it, but most games, you remember three or four characters really like good. But Overwatch, you remember most, if not all, of the cast
Oh, yeah.
because of the story they built off of it. And I hate that they didn't continue that story, because that's what was like so appealing to me, was the story.
I mean, aren't they gonna continue it now?
Maybe.
'Cause
Overwatch
what-
2 seems to exist, but it also seems not to exist, saying they mentioned it and haven't said a word after over like a year and a half.
they said that they were gonna release it. I think early 2021.
Okay.
I think
Because
like I think that's
all
final.
I remember hearing was, "Hey, Overwatch 2's a thing." 1 year later, we haven't heard a new thing about it at all.
Yeah. Overwatch, I agree with that. It's just grinding in Overwatch just really pissed me off. It was so
For sure.
frustrating, especially you understand the struggles of being a support main.
Oh yeah.
It was just awful. I hated it because I was like, I have
Mhm.
to rely on my team for everything, and I would set things up, and no one would follow through. And I'm like, okay, guess I'm gold then. Again.
I remember like the want for masters so bad, and then just all these patches came out, and it just seemed so impossible for me to hit masters. I was like, you know what?
I'll be forever a Diamond Donna. Like, I think the main thing that made me stop wanting to play is my Grandmaster coach hit Diamond because of just how shit the game was. He fell out of GM and then grinded his way back to Masters on another account, and then the next season he couldn't make it just because
Who
of how
is
rough it is to play Titan.
who? Titan? Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Uh-huh. Because of just how rough it is to play as a support. And then like I played the game, I grinded, I got to like 3300. Next season I fell to like 29. And that's what like really lowered my confidence in playing the game. And most of it wasn't my fault. I'd go to coaching, they're like, "Yeah, well, you could have done this, but overall I don't see what happened here, you know. Your Genji's doing fuck all over here, you know, what's going on?" And I would go to coaching, so I was like, "So what am I doing wrong?" I don't know." I was like, "Oh, thanks. That helps a lot."
Yeah.
And that's what really like made me not enjoy the game. And scrims were fun for a while, but after this new patch, it's just become unplayable. I love the creativity at high levels of play that Overwatch offers, but right now it's just not fun at all.
I watch a lot of Overwatch League just because of how and it's so interesting to watch once it's at like a pro level and you see all the team coordination. But
Mhm.
knowing I'm never gonna get that in comp, I'm like, nah, fuck, I'm done.
I understand. For sure.
My favorite
That's,
type of keep
Oh,
going,
yeah,
keep
sorry.
going.
We
We
kind
did
of
go
went
on
on
a
a tangent there.
My bad.
Yeah,
Scott,
what
Yeah.
what's your
Overwatch?
favorite game?
Another one of well, I was gonna say my top three.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, yeah,
I,
Bailey, keep
I
going, cause
I'd have
we
to
have like
say
5 minutes left.
I'd have to say Pokemon X and Y because I played them so much. I'd get home on the bus ride home. That's all I would do. Was I would play Pokemon. I would grind. I was going for full Pokédex and I never got it. And then I was it you Chase or was it Durain who lost my fucking X card and I was like
It was me.
distraught. Yeah, he lost my.
All I know is I played in your thing. It fell into the couch and we never saw it again.
Damn.
My I was really upsetting because I had Wonder traded for a level 100 shiny Arceus. And I was like, oh my god, I just won a level 100 shiny Arceus. And I was like, this is the best moment of my life as a kid. And then I lost the
I
card.
just had to break some people's-
No.
Yeah. So definitely Pokemon and definitely Minecraft. I'm not gonna continue too much more because I've already went over my time.
My favorite games. You guys really like competitive games like Overwatch and stuff, and my taste in games, I hate those games with a passion. I have no idea why. Like I cannot spend more than 30 minutes on like Overwatch or something. I have no idea why. But I love games that are like MMORPGs. I'm one of those types of Asians, you know. MMORPGs, but my top 3 is probably Guild Wars 2. I spent a lot of time in that game. I've met so many nice people. Monkey Quest, which was one of my first MMORPGs. It was like a Nickelodeon game, and that really struck deep. But my last game, I'm not gonna put Minecraft because it's obviously gonna be up there. But I'd have to say, my last game is probably I I'd say World of Warcraft because I mean I've met a lot of toxic people on there, but a lot of my online friends come from World of Warcraft, and that's where most of my game taste comes from as well. So yeah.
Yes, I have to give my top 3 now. So we got Halo 3. We got Terraria. Then we have an honorable mention. Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
That's
But
a good one.
one of my most favorite games is Death Stranding, and that came out like a little less than a year ago. And everyone else hates it, but it's one of my favorite.
There's so much hate for it. Is it just because it's walking simulator?
The gameplay's very like it's incredibly boring. Like all you do is walk, and the occasional time you press crouch in the rain. But it's the story, bro. It's so beautiful. The graphics are beautiful. I'm gonna say the gameplay. The gameplay, it's very realistic.
I can feel each step under my feet.
Honestly though, when you gotta take care of the baby, it's just one of my favorite games of all time. Like the story just it makes it the game like great.
Oh yeah, definitely. Lore is a
Then
big thing in
if you
games.
ever listen to the soundtrack, that's gonna like be awesome because I found one of my favorite bands, Lorar, and then just
Oh,
that game
that
is
reminds me of
beautiful.
another game that I really liked. I never got to finish it because one day I do this thing with games and like TV shows and stuff where I start it and I just stop watching or
Yes.
playing it.
You're like,
But there was
I'll take a day or two where I don't play it or watch it.
and then you never touch it again. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But there was this one game called Wander Song, and it has some of my favorite. It has some
Oh.
of my favorite songs I've ever listened to. Like I can't be sad when I hear those songs because of how relaxing they are. But it's just it's gameplay is okay. Like it's kind of a rhythm game, but it's not like Guitar Hero or anything. It's different. Um, and the style's really cute. I really like. It's just the main character is adorable, and the story's whatever. It's just like, hey, you must sing to cleanse the land, and the guy's like, okay, cool, I love singing, so. But it's just the music that makes the whole game for me,
Are
and
you
that's
talking
one of the
about
reasons.
Parappa the Rapper?
No, I'm talking about Wander Song.
Are you sure you mean Parappa the Rapper?
I'm certain it's not Propa the rapper.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's.
But yeah, soundtrack and lore is a big thing in games,
Yes.
yeah. Guild Wars 2 for me is so notorious. The soundtrack is so beautiful and memorable, and the lore is so deep. You can make an entire book series about it.
It's like, did you ever play the Hypixel Skywars game?
Hypixel Sky Wars?
Or not Skywars, Skyblock.
A little bit. I haven't really touched it too
I think
much.
it's kind of up your alley. It's kind of dead now, but when it was at its peak, I think that game would have been pretty good.
Oh yeah, I played it at its peak. It wasn't really my type of game. Like I like grinding, like grindy games like Albion, but Skyblock wasn't really up my alley for some
Have you
weird
played-
reason.
Have you played Warframe, Skylar?
A little bit. I mean, I don't know. It's something about shooters that I don't really like. But
That's
yeah,
fair.
I've played Warframe.
Warframe's
Really good. It's crashed my computer hundreds of times though.
Warframe's another game that's really high up for me just because I just really enjoyed it. The only issue is I never had friends.
Which is good. You don't have those crashes in Skyrim. You can play Flight Simulator on full graphics.
Yeah, dude, I love simulator games. Like I play Truck Simulator, like both of them.
ATS full graphics.
ATS,
and then they wanna
ETS.
finally put ATS on high.
Ultra, everything. Flight Simulator, Ultra.
It can't run, but damn, is it fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I drive it can truly be like real life. Or I crashed into everything because of lag. I swear, dude, it was lag.
Yeah, we have like 2
You're
minutes left.
Officer, I swear it was lag.
Why did you hit that car in front of you? It was lag, sir. I'm not drunk.
Bro, I rubber banded into it. Okay.
Bro, I'm running at 29 FPS. What do you
My life
All
is running
Spectrum, they can back me up, guys.
Oh, sorry, officer. That was a lag spike. My bad.
Bailey's over here like, bro, I can only see in 360p. I'm sorry.
The police
Your Honor,
officer
Your
talk-
Honor, Your Honor, my client pleads. Your Honor, my client pleads lag.
You're just talking to like you're making your court case and everything. Then you just go silent for 30 seconds. You say, "Sorry, internet went out."
He just leaves the room for 30 minutes and
You
then
know,
come
he just-
back. Sorry, Wi-Fi went out.
You fall over.
Starts
Overheating.
stuttering really bad.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad, Your Honor. I overheated.
I had to cool
Your
down
Honor,
there.
Your Honor, I'm telling you, the guy
He's hacking.
Wait, hang on. I just realized we're doing an impersonation of Mark.
Sorry, I
Zuckerberg.
lagged.
You damn. Goddamn. All right, we have 1 more minute left of the podcast. So, any closing statements?
Play Death Stranding.
Alright.
Don't play Overwatch, you'll be really depressed.
Yeah.
I just want to say at the time of the podcast, the first podcast being public, it got 93 views in 3 days, almost 100. And I just want to say thank you guys.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
A lot.
amazing.
It
Thanks
means
for
a lot
tuning
to
in.
me and to all of us.
Oh yeah,
You guys are
definitely.
great.
Don't forget to press the subscribe button, notification bell, and
Stop
there's a link in the there's a link in the description for the new giveaway for our 7 iPhone 11 giveaway. Let's
No,
get
no,
it,
no,
guys.
Woo. Don't go too far.
But any
I want you to
any
break your screen by smashing that like button.
but
Your hand's broken? Smash it harder.
Oh my god.
But any suggestions that you guys have for our podcast, feel
Please
free to
comment
leave it down in the comments. You know, any things that, any topics that we want to talk about, or really
on.
anything. Yeah, anything we have to work
Yeah.
on. Just yeah, and
Actually,
Yeah.
And be honest. Like, you can be as harsh as you want, I guess, because we're still really new to this and we want to get better. We want to
Yeah.
improve for you guys.
and for the next podcast, for a few days beforehand, I'm gonna be putting on my Instagram story, uh, just question stickers, and we'll answer some of your questions in the podcast. So if you guys wanna ask any of those, then we'll probably have it in all of our Instagrams.
oh yeah, definitely. Our links will
I
be
don't
in the
use
description.
Instagram, bro. I only use
Yeah.
it for the group chat that I don't go in, so.
But
Well, you'll
yep.
still be able to see it in Bailey's, mine's, and Skylar's. So
Oh yeah, definitely. But thanks for tuning in to the Rosetta Stones podcast.
we'll see you guys
Come
next
back.
time.
We need more viewers. Please come back.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
right,
tuning
we'll
in.
see you later. Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys.